Let's turn this camera on and let's get rolling. So just had my workout at the gym. Now it's time to talk iPhone. So if you're an iPhone fan, stay in this video. If you're an avid, you really like iPhones, stay in this video. If you're a hybrid, which means you have Apple, an iPhone, and an Android, or Apple and something else, stay in this video. Now, if you don't like the iPhones at all, go ahead and exit, because this video is not for you. It's a discussion video on the next iPhone, and so you can leave if you want to, but if you're here to support, appreciate it. Now, let's kick this off. This is my iPhone 10, the first generation of the iPhones with the facial recognition, and when this hit originally, I was excited about it. I had mixed feelings about it. There's just a whole bunch going on, but this phone is 2 years old, just about. I believe it's almost 2 years old. It's going on 2 years old, and it's still working. So this is probably the longest running iPhone that I've used straight through pretty consistently. Like I haven't skipped more than 30 days, of not using the phone. Pretty much it's been in rotation for its entirety. I've taken a break, obviously, sometimes, but then with less than 30 days, maybe 2 weeks later, I'm back in full throttle, and then I'm going for another 2-3 months. But the iPhone is a good experience for me, and I can see why a lot of people use iPhones, because they're consistent. For one, they're consistent. They're consistent. They perform well. If you like to have the latest software, definitely want to stick with the Apple ecosystem. And that's not just iPhones, that's iPads, MacBooks, iMacs, that's just everything. Apple across the board, it's like BlackBerry used to be. They updated all their devices at the same time. And this is a good thing. This is a huge thing. So the next generation of the iPhone is coming. And I think in another video I said I probably would not get rid of this one right here, and I would just keep it. And then I said I might trade it, because I'm pretty sure they'll give me, at least right now they're offering $350. So when I sold the other one, they were offering $500 to Apple. I sold the other one, get the 10R. They were offering $500 at that time. Now they're offering, I believe, $350 to $450. Think about that. That's actually pretty good. So by the time the new iPhone comes out, I'm sure there'll be some other promotions, because see, they're going to give more money for the 10S model. And I'm definitely wanting to go with the 10S or the next generation iPhone. And the reason I say the 10S is because the price is going to come down. So that'll be and then I wouldn't get rid of this. I would probably just keep this, and, just hold on to it, or I'd sell this off and not trade it in and just buy the 10S, because I know it's going to be cheaper. But the new iPhone is going to change up the rear cameras. They're going to change the rear cameras. And I see that they're doing like supposedly 3 cameras. Pretty much, it looks like those leaks of the Pixel that Google confirmed was the Pixel 4. Pretty much looks like the back of the iPhone. So forget about that. I got over this design. I can get over any design. I got over the front cut out the top. I can get over any design. So it's a matter of functionality. And genuinely, I love the size of this phone, which is why I'm not even going to kick myself and go for the bigger version like I did last time. I missed it, and I went back to it. They ended up going right back to this. So whatever iPhone comes out, the smaller version is what I'm leaning towards. Because hopefully they'll make the screen a tad bigger. Just go ahead and bump it up to 6 inches or 6.2 or something like that. That will be nice. Because they'll still be able to keep a small frame. It won't be that much bigger. It could be the size of my G8 or something like that, which is almost the size of this phone. So I'm really hoping that Apple does more than just introduce, oh, this is the upgraded processor here. I know they're going to do that, but I'm looking for them to wow me with something other than, because iOS 13 is coming out, so I'll be able to swipe on the keyboard. I'm happy about that, because I use swipe on my Android phones, and I put the swipe keyboard on here, and it just, Gboard just doesn't feel right on here. It just doesn't feel right. Oh man, I don't know. I feel some type of way about using Gboard on my iPhones. I've never really cared for it too much. But before I get going any longer, how many of you guys are going to upgrade from a 10, not a 10s or a 10i? How many of you guys are going to get the 10 or leave your 10 behind and go to the next generation iPhone? It's where are we at right now? The 10s Max? Yeah, we're at the 10s Max and the 10s and the 10R. What are they going to do next? We've seen iterations and leaks of all the new phones, but I'm really hoping that they give us something other than what they've always given us. I want widgets on my home screen of my iPhone. They've got all this power here, and we can't have widgets on the home screen. You know, iOS 13 is going to introduce a few things, but I want to be able to put some widgets anywhere I want to put them on the home screen. And, you know, because the sidebar, you know, this sidebar type widget, it's all right. It's not really, I forget it's there. You know what I'm saying? So I really hope that Apple changes the design more than just the back. I hope they change the front too. It would be nice if they did something new when it comes to the front of the phone. You know, give a smaller cutout. Put the camera under the display. Do something to wow folks. Bring back the fingerprint reader and put it under the display. Even put it on the back of the Apple logo. That would have been sweet if they'd have listened to us before. It's a perfect resting place. It just rests perfectly back there. That is just a good look. So the new iPhones are coming in a couple of months. Are you upgrading? Are you keeping your current iPhone? I've held on to this long enough, and I really don't want to get rid of it because it's working perfectly fine. I might not get rid of it. I might just buy the other iPhone. You know, unless I get more than $350 on the trade-in, I'm probably going to go ahead and trade it in. If I get more than $350 on the trade-in, probably going to get rid of it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. I really like this phone. But, you know, I'm really hoping that Apple does something that makes the iPhone stand apart. I'm still waiting on that. And, you know, they're giving iPad OS a run now. iOS 13 has a lot of improvements, but I want to see something different on the hardware from Apple. Make it thinner, give us a bigger battery, give us a bigger screen for the smaller version. Something simple like that. Bring back the headphone jack. I know they're not going to do that because of AirPods, but hey, you never know. Or at least put a fast charger in the box. You know, that's something that should just be there. You know, we shouldn't have to pay for a fast charger. So, all in all, you know, I'm thinking that the new iPhone obviously is going to be a hit. You know, people love the iPhones. And believe it or not, it's not my first choice for a phone, but you know, I go. It's a go-to because of the stability, the functionality for what I need to do when I'm on that phone. And I love FaceTime and iMessenger. I love them. You can send a full 4K video through iMessenger and it's come out clean on the other side. You cannot do that on Android phones. Just can't do it. That's just one thing about iMessenger. It's just fantastic, man. And Android should have done this a long time ago. So I don't know what's going on, man. But I know one thing. I'm not an Apple hater. I'm not an Apple lover. I'm mixed ground with this because I definitely like to have one on hand for my family to FaceTime or just whatever, or, you know, fool around with the messaging. But Android is where I prefer to be primarily. But lately, I've been kicking it with this iPhone. You know, it's just been in rotation. I don't know how long now. It's been so long. I don't know. I made a post about should I use this until the Xperia 1 comes out, and I was basically saying should I switch my main SIM card to this phone because I was already using the phone, just wasn't using my main SIM card with it. So, what do you guys think about the new iPhone and what it's going to bring? What's going to be the name of it? Is it going to be the iPhone 11? What is it going to be? Are you guys happy about the new design on the rear? Does it make you sad? Does it make you mad? Do you even care? Or are you just going to buy it regardless? It's your man Jay. I'm hoping for I'm hoping for 128 gig base storage, 512 models to be a lot more affordable, and things like that. I'm hoping for a much higher resolution display. Just the things that I feel like should be there already. You know, it should just be there. I don't know what Apple's got under their sleeve. I don't know. I just know the designs have leaked out, and we've seen pretty much what we think it's going to look like on the back. I'm ready to see the front. I'm ready to see the complete package, and we've got a couple of months to go. It's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed. Time to turn the camera off, and I want to talk to you guys in the comments. I'm out.